Hello everyone, welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. My name is Flo Every, and last time we embarked on our inland sea adventure. There's something about the term inland sea. It doesn't sound very like epic. It sounds like this very mundane and terrain, like oh, we're just going across to the pub. The inland sea. But yes, here we are. We're going on our adventure with our crew, with new addition Juna, but also new addition the Pup Pals. My boys, Basilio and Fidelio, who are great. I love them both so much. They're like the classic yin-yang. One's very uptight and focused, one's very carefree, and they both work really well against each other. And I like having them around. If anything bad happens to them, I'm going to be very unhappy. But yeah, we got attacked by a big human last night, a big kraken monster, and I just want to point out again of that fight that I went into there thinking, okay, it's a kraken, it's going to be weak to fire. No, it was weak to lightning. But luckily I had lightning stuff on as well, so we ended up kicking its ass. Hello? Hi. Hi. Okay, that was weird. Ended up kicking its ass. And we basically decided, you know what, we've done enough sea travel recently, let's go and have a break on an island. So, I hope you're all ready for this game's beach episode! Oh, I'm so excited! We're gonna go to a beach, we're gonna go beach and stroll! Oh. Right, let's get started, shall we? How are you guys doing? Pardon the way, waves to go on, an incredible sight.
Your thoughts?
What say you, Neru? Will you come and enjoy the view as well? The breeze is most pleasant here. Wait. Oh yeah.
I see.
Right, everyone wants some actual conversation today. You guys missed that, but Gallica was like, you might be able to learn something more about a certain character today. The sea's so calm, it's like yesterday's storm never happened. The runners widened smoothly, monsters slid in our wake. Could hardly ask for better. No, Stroll. I like having to refuse them. No! I will not hang out with you. I have to choose? You can't make me do that. That's like choosing between like my favorite children. Can't do that. Would have been a pleasant trip if not for the monster. I had no idea such a calamity awaited us.
And so,
I suppose you're too young for something like that to mess or tire you out. Well, I have a mind to meditate and recover a bit. Care to join me?
goodbye.
I know, you were quite mean to Fidelio and Basilio yesterday. Hi, Maybar, think about it. I kind of want to hang out with Juna, because she's the one character we got access to recently. Can't hang out with, wait, maybe I can hang out with Noaz? Wait, what's the Traveler's voice of the day? Talk with Basilio! Oh, I gotta choose! No! Oh, you have to choose between the two bros? Oh, it might be Basilio, because I do like Basilio more now. I like Fidelio a lot, he's great, but he's also, you know, the sort of character who we have to warm up to as we go along. Or I could interact with no one, and I could just go and take a bath. Yeah, it's gonna be Basilio, because I like how carefree and chill he is. Hey, buddy! Wait, can I hang out with you? Yeah, I can. I'll talk to you last.
Oh?
Oh, have you been there the whole time? Feel like listening to me sing, do you?
What a second.
Good timing. There was something I wanted to talk to you about. Do you have a moment to spare? I'm kind of annoyed we can't get all these conversations, but you know, that's what replaying the game is for. You know, we're playing this 100-hour game.
What do you want?
What do you want? I'm trying to guard Juna here. Such a bloody bother. If you've got something to say out of it. Philip Fidelio will give us the most interesting conversation. What am I looking at right now? What is that picture of the cat? Why does that cat have a mustache? No, did he have a cat at one point and had a mustache? Despite his words, he seems a little more open. Oh, it would be worth talking to. You know what I could do? I could save before talking to anyone and get all the conversations. That might be a good way of going about it, actually. And then I'll talk to Basilio last because I want to talk to my boy. We'll start with Stroll and we'll go through everyone. Because chances are we only get one chance to do this. The power of saving is the wrong place to be. Because I want to see everyone's heart to heart, even if we don't get points for it. Very much a Xenoblade thing to do, to be fair.
Yeah.
Great, I was hoping we could hash out what's next. I've been trying to think of ways to outwit Luis, but all my ideas feel full of holes. An idea comes to mind, but I end up thinking Luis isn't dumb enough to fall for that. And I'm stuck from there. I mean, our original plan was to stab him from behind. So, yeah. Even you're having trouble? I'll think of something. It does seem like ideas come more fully to you. You really never cease to amaze me. Oh my god, don't say that with that face. Jesus Christ. What are you doing to me, man?
Oh, right.
You know, I recall when I met you back at the recruitment center. They were slinging out all sorts of accusations at you, but you handled it with such grace. Don't know if I handled it with grace, but yeah. Next time was in the carriage. The roads were so rough we could hardly keep our asses in our seats. But there you were, reading a book of all things. You were a right strange one, but I liked you too. I never imagined I'd be entrusted my life to you as much as I do now. My duty as a noble compelled me to protect you as one younger than me, but now I really do think of you as a true little brother. You're the little brother here. Yeah, boy, you look down at my fucking level.
No.
I think you'd be the little brother here. Holy shit! Well, you are the captain, but come on, I'm reliable enough, am I not? You're certainly better than Junpei, I'll give you that. It doesn't matter who is which. The point is I'm happy there's someone in my life I can call a brother at all. You've really helped me out by being there for me. Well, here. In life, I mean, right? Well, since I'm already oversharing, I might as well give this to you. Here. What is that?
Take this.
It's a handcrafted item they put up in Brownhaven. I was told it was made from a blue seashell. There's a set of ward-off sea disasters, since these seashells must survive the deep sea to wash up on shore. I guess no, because if... No, Stroll. If they arrive on the shoreline, having been washed up, that means that the ship they were on was probably shipwrecked. So, opposite, actually. I think this gave us bad karma, Stroll. I think us surviving the attack last night proves it works, eh? I hope it continues to protect us on our journey. To all of us, you're irreplaceable. That's why I want you to hold on to it.
Got it.
Let's look, we've entered the reef area. Then we can set up a camp around here.
Right.
Tomorrow we'll arrive at Virga Island. Got to get that Lance Luis mentioned at all costs. I don't know what he just gave us.
As the clear surface
I
gives way to the
would like to
crimson
find
peak
out,
of
preferably.
darkness, the gauntlet runner reaches a remote island.
But we're gonna cut back. So I'll see you guys before then. Time traveling. Wow, for the power of time travel. Oh my god, what the fuck is that thing? Isn't that one of the explodey lads? He almost destroyed our ship. No, let's be careful. Right, hi Hulkenberg. You ready for our heart to heart?
Your thought? Indeed.
Quite right. Come here over here then. The seas are now so peaceful. Anyone recounting the previous night's events risks being labelled a liar. With these conditions, we should arrive at Virga Island tomorrow. Our sailing vessel has held up quite admirably, considering the haste with which it was constructed. One can no longer cast aspersions on Noraz or his talents. I mean, you thought he was going to crash constantly when we first met him. I remember that.
That reminds me.
The calm seas have even allowed Stroll to regain a sliver of composure. He ceased chanting, "I'm going to be sick!" His constatation was most bewildering. You don't feel sick? Think you don't get seasick, Hulkenberg?
Come now.
Seasick? It strikes me as an odd concept. My first voyage at sea was also characterized by a clash with a temperamental storm. The waves forced the ship onto its side, and the walls and floors traded their roles most suddenly. The storm howled through the rooms, and I was forced onto the deck with a great tumult. Consequently, I simply tied myself to the ship so that I could not be forced off. Read a book until the sea calmed down. I don't know how you did that, but good job, Hulkenberg. This trip bears little resemblance to my prior voyage. I was openly mocked when I started, when I stated I was searching for His Highness. But a lady Rudiker yelped, "Do you think that corpse took the royal yacht across the sea?" Of course, I received naught in terms of assistance. Time passed, indifferent to my concerns or even my perception. Maybe the princess truly died, and the fault lies with me for failing to repel such an attack. Such folks become my constant companion during that time. Searching for His Highness was my stated goal, but thinking on it now, perhaps I was simply looking for an appropriate place to die. Oh, you have allies now.
It'll be fine.
You no longer need to feel that way. You have plenty of allies beside you. You deliver such thoughtful words and effortless haste. Hope is with me, alongside a multitude of comrades who will fight beside me for His Highness's sake.
Sorry.
Apologies, I should not be so free of my thoughts, especially with the brothers Magnus among our ranks. It's alright. You like to see?
Hey. Indeed.
Very much so. Hailing from the mountains as I do, the sea breeze has never felt unpleasant to me. That refreshing aroma and the waves too of the unending waltz. It fills me with the most calming sense of eternity. I doubt I could ever tire to see.
Take this.
Ah, yes, that's something I wanted to give you. Temper your expectations, but it's but a trinket. Narwhal's horn. So these, I don't know what these are, if these are going to be important later, but these kind of feel like stat items that are going to be important for like a choice event later maybe. Quite some time ago I passed through a port town and received this from a fortune teller. Supposedly a ward of the sea's myriad dangers. Okay, well Stroll also has one of those. Did you all buy like charms before we left? Or have they all like cancelled each other out? Pure superstition, assuredly. However, after receiving it, I was stricken with fever and bedridden. Some days later, I learned that the ship I was to originally board was lost at sea. So, perhaps there is some truth to its abilities, which is why I now pass it on to you.
Now then.
The sun will soon retire. The encampment that Noah spoke of should be visible to us soon. Nice. That was cute. Getting to see the insecurities of Holgenberg whilst drawing our search for the prince. I'm looking forward to Heismay making me sad. Alright, Heismay, it's your turn. Do I need to bring out the tissues for this?
And so...
Good answer. Have a seat right there. Oh god, I've got to do an entire cutscene with Heismay's voice now. Okay, here we go. Bah! I give up. 'Twas a fool's errand to attempt to meditate before this incessant racket. What's wrong? Surely you hear this pandemonium as well. It is the cries of all the creatures of the sea. Surely we're going fast enough and going through the waves that we can't even hear them. We only hear the sound of the waves. Perhaps this is one of life's many annoyances that only afflicts the Yugif. The fish in the sea are in a panic. Last night's skirmish with that sea beast has put the depths into a state of chaos.
Well...
Above all that, however, the service seems peaceful, a complete about-face from last night. Its appearance, at least, calms my soul. I think it's boring. You can relax. It is soothing. Let yourself relax. I cannot lower my guard yet, especially with those brothers in our midst. Though I suppose even they must realize the futility of aggregating a fight in a vessel this small.
Then...
So, am I to assume this is your first voyage across the sea? Yeah, I haven't even seen the sea yet that much. I have never been quite this far from land myself, however I have previously visited the beach with my son. We fished together.
I believe...
That holiday occurred at this time of year. The shore was populated with many others who had the same idea as well. We set ourselves in a secluded rocky area far from the crowds. I did not tell him it was because we were Yugif.
But...
In hindsight, I so dearly wish I could have stood tall and simply enjoyed that moment with my son, with no concern for the judgment of others. When my son pulled a fish from the sea, he said, "I guess fish would bite anyone's hook." In other words, it surprised him that a fish would sell for a Yugif like him. Oh. I never stood up to discrimination. In my cowardice, I ran from it, and in so doing, I unintentionally told my son that there was shame in being a Yugif. Couldn't be helped. Don't linger on it. Don't linger on it. Can't linger on past mistakes.
Yes.
I often allow my thoughts to be shackled by my past missteps. I hope at least that I may glean some wisdom by returning to these moments.
My apologies.
I apologize. The regrets of an old man are a poor substitute for rousing conversation. It is no recompense, but please allow me to give you this. Falcon anklet. Is this also a sea charm?
Take this.
Perhaps you've heard of an avian creature which soars across the sky in a manner similar to a shooting star. This is a sort of amulet crafted in honor of it. That great bird seeks its prey in rivers and seas and dives from a great height to seize them. It is a hunt which makes no sound and leaves no traces in its wake. Perhaps it is immodest to say it as much, but I like to think I once had possessed these same qualities. You still do, buddy. Ha! One day I will give you something more stirring stories of my time in the Shadow Guard. Now that I'm reminded of it, I suppose I have served the royal family as well. Cute. Again, like they're doing a lot of Heisman's character about his hatred for Papus and his son, and how he isn't entirely like perfect as a father. Right, next on to Juna. Why, hello, Lady Juna. Are you ready to tell me more about your backstory?
Oh,
Oh, have you been here the whole time? Do not listen to me sing, do you?
got a second?
Oh, that's the wrong voice. Good morning. There was something I wanted to talk to you about. Do you have a moment to spare? Yes, let's talk. Thank you. Go on and have a seat.
The truth is,
I wanted to talk to you about the Magnus brothers. Don't worry, I sent them off on errands so they won't catch a word of this. Anyway, in regards to our dear Fidelio yesterday, I do have to thank you for saving him, and I'm so very sorry they accompanied us to Burger Island. It's not your fault.
well,
It kind of is, but also not. I know they both jump at Louise's commands, but they really are good lads. A bit sensitive, perhaps. A bit sensitive? You think that you could say they're more than a bit sensitive?
what?
Well, maybe you could think of them as overly considerate. They're really fond of my... They're rather song, not really. They're rather fond of my... This is me doing like 15 voices over like 20 minutes. And I do owe them a debt of gratitude for escorting me around and keeping Louise's men at a safe distance.
But
On the other hand, I don't think it's wise to trust them completely. Do you remember their suspicion about what transpired with Glodell? If I'm not careful, I could compromise the whole mission. And I think it's about time I stopped being so naive. Deep down, I know they would eventually become an obstacle.
hey, hey.
But this is exhausting. How about you sing me a little lullaby to calm me down? I'd rather not. I hope you like wobbling.
Leave it to me.
Huh?
Oh, I do hope you're serious. So sing for me, will you? I vow to remember it, and one day all of us will. Just let me say, whatever reason, Nehru, when I'm with you, I feel like I can just be myself. Sorry, my eyes are just so heavy. Did I do my lullaby? Juna fell asleep. I don't know if I did anything there, Juna. 20 minutes later. Wait. Did I fall asleep, Nehru, and you stayed here the whole time? Oh, well, yeah. Feel better now? Wonderful! I can't believe I dreamed. It's been quite a while since that happened.
Look at this.
Oh, right. Here, I've been meaning to give you this, but it kept slipping my mind. Another sea charm. Aeon wait, I always forget, I don't know how to say that first word. Aeon Pearl Ring. This is a charm I bought before we left Biohaven. Pearls come from oysters, and they take a long time to form, so that's why they symbolize growth and prosperity. I bought it for myself, but it's a bit too big. Perhaps I think you'll put it in much better use in the journey. Take it. Better get back, If I'm gone too long, I'm sure the Magnus brothers will come looking.
Bye.
Oh, bye! Bye to you too, Juna. Once it gets dark, we'll have to prepare camp. I love Juna. Juna's great. She puts a lot of responsibility on herself, I will say. Right, now on to the non-Prime members. We're going to go to Fidelio first. What up, big bro? Are you ready to talk about your problems?
What do you want?
Let's talk and be best friends! Fine, but only a bit. Not like you shut up about it if I said no.
What do you want?
So, what do you even want? If you're trying to get closer to me, you're wasting your time. Why is that? I just wanted to chat, buddy.
No.
Well, you're the only person who's around my height, so we can be like buddies because of that, right? Just wanted to chat with you. We couldn't lie to a mermaid. Just trying to win us over. Well, fine. Suppose I could use this opportunity too. See, I've got one warning for you.
A word of warning.
If you try anything funny with Lady Yuna, I'll make you regret being born. Always with the threats, aren't you, Fidelio? Seems like Fidelio doesn't trust me at all. How many people does he trust? He can probably count the number on one hand. I'd remember that if I were you. You done talking? Wow, that was the shortest conversation ever. What? Do you think I was going to thank you for yesterday? Not at all.
No.
That's a good face. That's a good face. Hardly makes a difference if I live or die anyway. Oh, don't say that.
Seriously.
Well, it's true that you ended up being the one to save Lady Basilio and protect... Wait, Lady Basilio. Lady Basilio! Lady Yuna and protect Basilio. For that, at least. I like how we got like the smallest bit of Maglar from that. That's cute.
Well?
No matter what your agenda is, you really don't trust us. I don't have time to think. What? You really don't trust us. I didn't have time to think.
Listen.
I didn't have time to think. It's just instant, that's all. Starting to sound like Basilia there. Well, adept's adept. Think what you want about me, but I've got my own code. I'll turn the favor before long. Oh, nice. You got an item for me?
Leave.
But don't get it twisted, yeah? That's the end of this conversation. I'm not out here to stand around chatting with the likes of you. Oh. I'm losing my damn mind out here. Whatever now here. I'm bugger off. Handmade flute. You shouldn't have. Saw a powerless peddler in Barhaven selling souvenirs. Orders on a whim. Gave me this whole story about how sound wards off evil. Not planning on dying out here, you idiots. It's just for peace of mind, but better than nothing. You just said before that you didn't care if you live or die, which is really sad, Fidelio. Do you want to talk about it? We'll be at the encampment soon. While I have your ear, your ship rocks like a bucket in the storm.
Got it.
Tell that clumsy driver of yours who doesn't shape up, I'll throw him overboard and sell it myself. Dead serious, like. What an adorable little guy. I love him. He's such a great character.
As the clear
Right,
surface
final
gives
one,
way to
Basilio.
the glassy-
Now, as a Catman, well, as a VTuber Catman, as, you know, my online identity, I guess, to a certain extent, might be thinking, oh, I know why Flower likes these guys. And it is kind of true, to a certain extent. I don't know why, but it's the same with Grahatir as well. Just, you give them cat ears and I'm like, wow, they're the best characters ever now, apparently. No. Joking aside, I think they're really good. I think all the characters in this game are good, to be fair. But you can tell Atlas are spending a great deal of time developing even these guys. I think in a lesser game, these guys would just be on the ship and don't do anything until they become evil. They wouldn't even be in the ship with us right now. They'd be literally around Luis all the time and they'd never join us.
Got it.
Stop trying to find a connecting thread though, just because I like Grahatir as well. It doesn't mean anything. Shut up. I'm gonna go in here.
What's this?
There we go. Oh, we haven't done any cooking actually. Maybe Basilio will join me. Hi. Oh, hello. Make 2 of those.
Okay, so. Hey!
How confident are you in the cooking skills? If you're not, remember, there's no one way to cook something. I say a dish's true value comes from its individuality. Its ingredients, of course. How boring it must be to copy recipes. I think we've had this cutscene before. Or not? Maybe we didn't? No, we didn't. Oh, what a selection we have today. Time to use my talents at their fullest and make only the finest choices. I think all of these cooking, like, cutscenes are all different for every single recipe. It's kind of nuts, Atlas. From our base. Normally we'd go with this, but let's be daring and use this instead, shall we? Yes, I'm on a roll today. With the ingredients picked and portioned, all that's left is preparation. That's where you come in, love. I was gonna say, do you have like a hair mat for cooking? Or is your hair like that good where it won't come off at all during this? No need to fret, the stage is all set. All you need to do is put on a show. Make a dish to star performer. And for the piece of resistance, a final ingredient of my choosing. Sorry, but this one's a chef's secret, even to you. Jesus Christ. Let's stop it. Wow, our dish is so nuanced. Interesting way to describe it. I call it Secretess of Secrets. It's the same thing to this now. I know a soul in the world wait, hold on. Could replicate it. Oh my god, so much talking. Help me. I'm fine with doing talking in RPGs like this. I like it. I like sitting down and reading lore and trying to piece together the story. But there is a part of me when it comes to RPGs that after like about 20 minutes of just constant talking, I just get tired. And then I start slowing my dialogue. You have a good 10 minutes at the beginning where I can talk fine, but after that it just becomes a mess. Here we go, the boy. You really fixed that hole in the runner. Thought we were sunk there for sure. How long have you been there? Well, whatever. Good thing we've managed to pull things off yesterday, eh? So it doesn't seem so defensive as usual. Now might be a good chance to improve things, and he's such a cinnamon bun. I think he'll be willing to talk. Talk with me, even though I'm here to keep you in line? Sure. But let's go topside. Would be a pain if Del saw. I think he's actually really sweet, and he will talk to us normally. I need to find a good way to kind of distinguish my voice of Del and Basilio. I think I'm going to give this guy a slightly higher cadence, but also a kind of more softer tone to his voice. Got nothing to say to you. Del says I'm to keep my mouth shut around you unless I got something worth talking about. Oh, but you're so cool. Oh, well, actually, there is one thing. Thanks for saving my brother. Couldn't let that go unsaid. Still, it's a real miracle. This is some weird ship.
What the?
I mean, why the hell is it so small? It keeps shaking and creaking like it's about to fall apart. With a bigger craft, you could have just rammed it into the sea beast head on, eh? Is that what you would have done with the Chargrius? I mean, to be fair, are we going to make it to Virgo Island? Or are you feeling anxious?
Huh?
What? No chance, mate! Lord Reese's runner is nothing like this one. Even when it's flying as smooth as you like. And I can flop down the beds and sprawl out easy. Not so much on this ship. I like how, by the way, that their personalities are also given by their tail and their hair. Basilio is a lot more fluffy, and a lot more soft, while Fidelio is a lot more like strict and smooth and very just non-caring. I think it works quite well to show the difference between the two characters. Heard stories from some sailorheads, lads. These seas are connected to hell, they say. Sound like superstitious talk to me, but there was that monster yesterday and that wave. Oh, he's so scared. See those white crest waves out in the distance? But that means the ocean current's got to be swirling up a storm out there, yeah? It's a portal to hell. Gotta be. And that means monsters are probably calling out of there even now. That give me man the shivers. Look at his face. Oh. Could do more swimming practice. Dale warned me, and he's always right about that sort of thing. Didn't know you can't swim.
Well,
You're the sort of guy who already know how to swim.
yeah.
Well, Dell's the boss here. Keep your mouth shut about me being scared out the open, got it?
Yeah.
They ain't bribe to shut up or anything but here. Take it if you like. It's Pampas charm. Ooh. White sand rose. People say that it's a good thing to have on you. Everyone from my hometown can tell you that. But this one's a novelty shop knockoff, of course. Used to have a real one, but I lost track of it after some fight. Dell gave it to me when I was younger. It was smaller than that. Still remember how happy I was to get it. crap, I ran my mouth. I'm making camp soon.
Hey!
And not word is Adele. Not about the charm, not about me. Step out of line, I'm going straight to Lord Luis. Got it. I understand. Log, I love you.
As the clear surface
I'm
gives
starting to have
way
a
to
theory, by the way, about what they're going to do with these characters. And I don't like it, because it kind of works out in my mind. You know how I said we needed a Power Plus party member? And Katharina is not going to be that now, I think, at this point. I think that one of the brothers is going to join us, and the other is either A, going to die, or B, is going to join Luis and become a villain. I feel like that's more likely going to happen with Fidelio, and maybe Basilio will become our character. Wait, I thought we were actually going to have a beach episode. You guys said we were going to stay at the island. Guys, what the fuck? Hi. Be hitting Virgo Island tomorrow, yeah? You say you want to be used with Count Luis. You better put in the work, and then we'll be watching. Maybe they'll both become pipe members. I don't think they're going to do that. I think, in terms of like party variety, it'd be weird to have the two brothers as pipe members. But like, you know, Sabin and Edgar from FF6 kind of work, but that's because they're, you know,
What now?
very different classes, very different people. Oh, is it an actual talisman? Oh my god! Basilio! Holy shit, man! That might be the same for all of them, to be fair. Oh my god, thanks, buddy!
Come on.
Don't much like to see at night. There's no knowing which ways the waves are coming from. When I think about accidentally falling in. Ugh. You don't think you're doing a good job of like hiding the fact you can't swim right now, buddy. Don't stop thinking about falling in, don't think about falling in. Don't think about falling in, don't think about falling in. I mean, shit, I kind of want to do some stats for people. We got Stroll. Is Juna around? I'd like to do it with Juna if possible. Juna! I could take a bath, actually. That might be a good idea. When I was, we had an actual bath. Which is not, you know, we're not dirty. We always have a shower every day, remember? But we could have a nice, long soak in a bath. And that'd be quite relaxing after all our exertions recently. He is there. I kind of do want to have a bath. Can we just steal these two? Can they just join us forever, please? I like that. The besties. We never let Luis have his hands on them ever again. Oh, no, no, no. I need to know if I have any bath soap. Or we'll save before doing this then, debate check. I'm back to the beginning of the save files again. Can't believe we're 45 hours through this game. I think we're probably about halfway through, which is crazy. Actually, I'm not stinky. Okay. I mean, yeah, you're not stinky. You have a shout every single fucking day. There we go. And the days you don't, I get really annoyed because I want to get your luck up. Well, not your luck up. I guess your 100 EXP. Right, Juna, I'm ready to do some talking. But Flower, there's other characters here. I know, but we just got Juna, and I want her to be prioritized right now. Oh, there's Nehru. So bored and just not in the mood to sing. It sure would be nice to have someone to talk to. Mm-hmm. Yes. Gauntlet Runner is such a mystery, isn't it? And in particular, I'm so very intrigued by the igniter responsible for the teleportation magic. We happen to be in the middle of a covert operation, so we can't be too free of our words. But if we could, I think we'd cause quite the stir. Should we tell the brothers that we can teleport? I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Let's sell it for a high price.
Alright.
You.
What are you, daft? This thing's a technological marvel. Can't put a price on that, no matter how high. I did a Mage Academy for a spell, and from what I can recall, teleportation with magic was deemed impossible. So, something like this in the same category as divine relics. Frankly, I'm thankful that nobody will believe in its existence, even if you can't use it to teleport to the city. But, technology that already exists, so perhaps it could be mass-produced. Maybe one day each household will have their own teleporter igniter. Maybe.
All right.
Holy shit! Okay, that wasn't as much as I thought it was going to be. Again, 4 to 6 coins can be anything between, like, I think 5 to 15 points in the chart. It's all random. Doesn't mean anything, really. Remember, late is terrible for your skin. Okay, we've already done this. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
Time marches on.
Oh, we could have got one more magnet there. I wasn't an idiot.
Draws nearer.
Oh, I thought we were going to go on a beach holiday! Game!
Luis has sent
Oh, thank God, voice
emissary
acting.
to Verga Island.
As reported by a crier, it's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodius.
I guess one of the benefits to being with Luis is we are now protected from Thorden, to a certain extent.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason
They're
we
so
leave those
arrogant. They're
barbarians
such
alone
arrogant
is that we've
pricks.
nothing
My
to gain
God.
Your Eminence,
Merely a passing thought.
let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day Festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
Yeah, I guess you can't kill us, right? Because we've got the King's magic on our side now, which is also good.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble
Oh my God,
servant.
I cannot wait to deal with this guy. I absolutely hate him. But he's also a good character. I just hate his guts.
Oh,
And so our long sojourn at sea will come to an end today. We should arrive around noontime, but we must make preparations to berth beforehand. Seems like the weather will be hot and humid. I like to hope we can just pop in, grab the lance and pop right back out. I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish the same, but we'd best prepare for a long stay. This island is infamously insular and closed off. Our welcome will not be a warm one.
Then
Maybe I should take a nice cold bath shower before we arrive. We don't know if there'll be a real inns there for us to stay in. I think they'll have inns.
Narrowly escaping the threat of the sea.
Oh,
monster,
cool! We're going to like
the
a
party rides
nice
the currents of the
tropical
inland sea to
area.
their destination, Verga Island. Verga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized.
Oh, so they have their own name for the island then,
But
I
its
guess.
inhabitants give this name no purchase.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that
Yeah,
has
thanks,
unilaterally
narrator.
regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict, as though it knows it is unwelcome. The gauntlet runner glides silently onto the island's less populated rear shore.
Yeah, we are not welcome here. But I'm also, you know, an elder, and they might take pity on me. I'm worried about what Basilio and Fidelio are going to do, though. Oh, look!
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
Wouldn't it have been hot on the boat as well?
all my ear fur is stuck together.
You have ear fur?
do we really have to go this way? There is a beautiful beach just over
Oh,
there.
beach episode. Oh,
Chin up now, my lady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up
no!
behind, you see.
Stop saying evil stuff.
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise.
They're all dorks. They're doing the dork party. I love them all so much.
It's at least true that coming at them head on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
It's probably not here.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance.
It's nice to have different sounding music as well. A lot of this music is very like royal, like choir themes. Having like almost a jungle piece right now is nice.
Who's there?
Ooh. Voice from within?
Are you from the outside?
Hello, I'm getting a call on my face. In my mind. Hello?
What's wrong?
I heard a voice. Haha, very funny, Gallagher. I have to say that.
Very funny, Gallagher.
I didn't tell any jokes, I think.
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this Lance?
Ideally, we blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they... Let's see.
Oh, sorry, Joel.
To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village
I
from
don't know if
afar.
that's a good idea. I feel like we should declare our arrival and just be like, we're here because we want to make a better world for the Mustery.
Sounds like a right hustle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altbury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
No.
We...
Oh, we
Maybe
got
a bit
lost.
You're kidding. We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken
If only we had
island.
a fairy who could fly high in the air and maybe lead us towards the village. Hmm?
Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit. And these weird bugs. I've had enough.
What I give for a snack
Oh.
and a cold tub to dunk me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint. You are not the only ones enduring
Hey,
this trek.
you're not the only one, like, complaining. June is also complaining as well.
Quiet a moment.
Oh.
Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring.
This is the worst beach holiday beach episode I've ever been on. Everyone's moaning and whining.
Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose we might as well if we're
Thank
lost.
God Heisme is here. We'd be fucked without him. Oh, anime cutscene. Beach episode.
It's drinkable. Much
What
clearer than the capital's water, too.
Tuna, you did that before you knew.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt off me.
on.
Oh, wow. Oh, look how happy he is.
Are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the dragon god.
No.
Is something amiss?
There's a voice in my head and I hate it. Oh. Get out of my head.
Could it be a villager?
It's a bit awkward.
You must be the...
Priestess!
Oh, this is literally the worst thing that could have fucking happened.
Let's go.
No! No!
You're not of this island!
They're gonna do something evil! Without us, no, I need them. No! Good job, guys. The power of the archetypes at our fingers, and we just allowed ourselves to get fucking captured.
Behave yourselves. Now, you're a candidate for the throne, are you not?
Yeah, which means he can't kill me, so yeah, have fun.
Here to steal Draco Diaz, no
How about
doubt.
you don't go immediately
Not
to
content with
assumptions?
that,
And
you
I mean,
befouled the
I don't blame
priestess's
them, to be honest,
cleansing
considering
pool.
what they know about Sanctism. Oh, I'm an elder. I hate Sanctus.
We need hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Yeah, good luck with that. You can't kill me.
Fastest trial I've had.
Calm down. First off, you can't kill a candidate. Have you not heard of the king's magic?
Oh, but he can kill the rest of you.
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Oh, why? Why have you got to be difficult?
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either
Well, he said she was a
way.
messenger, or a messenger of the dragon god, but I don't think we are.
What do we do now?
Do I like Gallica's little ropes that she's tied with? Oh, they're amazing.
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Neurus.
No, I don't think they've done that. I think they're planning a different plan to try and get the Jacodias, and it's going to end up them getting in trouble.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
I wouldn't go that far, Heisme.
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out instead of counting on them.
Well, no,
to
because
save us.
they have to save you, Kuna. Because they've been tasked with keeping you safe. They can't let you get executed.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
They must have a rock here, right?
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't gentle about
Batlin, are you here too? That sounds like Batlin. Yeah.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
What the fuck are you doing here?
What did you do this time?
Oh, you wound me, sir. I was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy might be worth something here.
How did you get here?
Turns out, they prefer chains to questions. But why are you here?
How did you get here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate cross the waters to Verga Island, so I naturally had to follow.
But you would have been behind us, so how did you get in the cell after us?
I'd thought stowing away on that Mastari candidate ship might get me
that's...
safely on the island, and...
We left immediately!
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous. Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Because he's good. He's good, Kuna. We like Batlin. We like Batlin.
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. For now, we may as well be patient.
Batlin, our next Prime member. Imagine. That'll be amazing.
The people here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
No, I feel like there's more going on here than meets the eye. Oh, cool! I like this.
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church
I'm like getting like Dawn Trail vibes right now.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the Dragon God's wrath.
Also, yeah, we did finally get to see a Mastari without their helmet on. They had 3 eyes, which we already knew about, to be fair.
Everyone.
Oh.
Please remain calm.
So what? Why are they wearing them now then? Wait, there was something about that in their information. On Heisme, mate. Wait, wait, you've been updated? Oh yeah, Heisme. Can't be mean to them. We got a Denny. Where's information on the Cluck tribes? There we go. Mastari. Kind of wish the image would update to a closer up image. As they believe in unique faith, they are often targets of persecution. Might be like a rank kind of thing, like the higher up in society you are, you don't need to wear a helmet, and you wear a helmet when you're around less like other tribes because it's like part of your faith. Sadism faith is to not show your face, maybe. Fall of the Mage Academy. Now in conflict several years ago, when a Royal Mage Academy located in northern Ontario was forcibly closed by the combined forces of the State Army and the Crown Theocracy's Monk Army. I think this is going to be the next dungeon after this one, I think. Records indicate that the casualties involved were equivalent to a small-scale war. The official reason given for mobilizing against the Academy was that the research endeavors had crossed into outright sedition, including seeking to tame a dragon without the king's authorization. In truth, the incident was orchestrated by Forden, who sought to keep the dogma, historical accounts, and the igniters of the Crown Theocracy from being undermined by advanced magical research. The infamously dire number of casualties was not actually a product of armed combat, but caused by the flawless destruction of the artifacts under research, which showed the dragon there doing an indiscriminate rampage. Ultimately, the incident proved wholly insubstantial for both sides. Yeah, so good job, Forden. Good job. Jacko Diaz, the divine relic Luis ordered the party to acquire. The rusty villagers of Valga Island regarded it as a sacred object containing the spirit of the dragon god, a deity of the islanders' faith. The islanders are unlikely to hand over such an heirloom to an outsider, and yet... Ancient relics of the power similar to igniters. They are passed down within indigenous communities within distinct religious beliefs apart from Satanism. According to the Crown theocracy, they are called divine relics because they are treated as religious objects of the deeds of ancient divinity. Puna says the truth is hardly so simple. Interesting that the Satanism calls them divine relics, considering they are not part of Satanism belief. If anything, divine relics are merely like they see them as blasphemy, right? That they are against the religious teachings of there being this one God. This implies that there's more going on here, that the ancient heroes as well, potentially. There's interesting that they call them divine relics because that makes them sound like important when they try to make them sound not important. Right.
Master Adeni, there are trespassers upon our island from ships other than the trade vessels, but we have already captured them. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church.
How do you know that?
They seek Dracodios.
Did Batlin tell them this? For fuck's sake, Batlin!
Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
That damned Borden. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
I mean, I think that's obvious, isn't it?
Master Adeni, put them to death! Let us see justice served!
You're not doing any better than Forden then doing that. Like, well, you could talk this out.
Wait. Our captives have done nothing to hurt.
Yeah, there you go. Fucking finally someone with reason.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed.
Yeah, that's setting a good, reputation, isn't it?
Our livestock are all maddened by disease. Our seas are infested with grotesque horrors.
Grotesque.
Now, even our fields lie dead.
Like I said that word.
The dragon god must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath. It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the dragon god that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teachings.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way.
Oh my god. No.
Because of your indecision. Because you faltered in your faith to the
dragon
god. Your father and mother both.
I will have silence.
Come on, Adeni. Come on. Come on. Be on our side.
Master Adeni, please. The sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
My brother, do not fear.
Oh, it's her again.
I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth
I like her
that
polka
my
dot
life's
outfit.
greatest impact would be as an offering to the dragon god.
Okay, good for you.
Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
So, this dragon god takes the sacrifice and eats it. Is this dragon god a human? It could be.
This will surely appease the dragon god. You are our last hope. Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
They should have like like a can filter on their voice. I want them to have a can filter. It'd be great.
Prepare the ship.
Since the game is not doing it, I will also not do it.
Temple, where Dracodios rests.
Dragon Temple. Oh, we got dragons in an Atlas game. This is great. A fantasy setting. Now we're fucking talking.
You catch that? The Dragon Temple. Sounds like that's where we'll find our lads.
Maybe you should be more careful though, guys, considering it might be dangerous there.
I did a bit of reading on Verga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited. And one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Not another soul on them? Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it.
Hmm. And they built their house, they built their village near it instead. Their house.
By the way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Yeah, save us.
Come on, Del, we can't leave him high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes them, don't she?
You like them as well, we can't lie about that.
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Oh.
You right?
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
Oh, he has a hurty leg.
I'm fine.
No, he isn't.
We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all this.
I love them. I'm glad that they didn't just run off and betray us, that they were being smart about it.
Lady Juna.
You're not just going to rescue Juna, are you? I thought you were joking.
Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now. Calm down, you amateurs.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
You're going to rescue us too, aren't you?
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
You're going to untie us too, aren't you?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to
You
protect
left them! You were an awful bodyguard too? What the fuck?
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Yeah! And also, you're still injured from that encounter, so you're not going to be that good in the Dragon Temple.
Del!
Yeah, even Basilio's on our side now, yeah!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die.
He didn't care though if we died. Luis, like he said, it doesn't matter if you come back alive or not. I'll still get the lance.
I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
Ugh. Better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
Yeah, to be fair, that's his way of saying he likes you. Don't worry.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanently.
No, Del. We don't want to leave a mess.
These idiots.
If things get
Fucking
dicey,
dorks.
we've got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we can
Yeah,
get.
plus we have the power of the archetypes at that side, so I don't know why he wouldn't bring us. Like, we're all in this together, even if we are traitors.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought. And more bent out of shape.
Mm-hmm.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon?
Well, I could have killed a dragon before, but I chose not to, and I'm still annoyed I didn't go back and do that.
Better chances with fewer swords?
Yeah, so remember that dragon in part 2? Like, I could have killed that thing, but I didn't, I was too scared.
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this.
Well, yeah, I think I will. You won't. We make a great team. I'll make sure you do. I'm doing a bit of one.
To be back on the team. You're completely mental, you know that. Just don't drag us down. Fine, just get over here and I'll let you loose. Oh, you're going last.
They're all so silly. I love my silly billies.
Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni.
Yeah, we encountered him earlier. I think that's the same man we encountered on the mainland.
Edeni? Was he not the Mastari candidate we met before? I'd no idea he was this island's
I mean, they
ruler.
wanted to send out their best, right? To go and join this competition. It's a shame that it ended up blowing up in his face because of fucking Forden.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, And the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Yep.
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Of course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
I'm gonna say it's an actual dragon, just because it's a video game.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Dracodios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's obvious.
Rich from a fallen knight.
Oh,
you think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world?
Okay, you definitely hit a bad thing there with Fidelio. He did not like you saying that at all.
Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
He doesn't like Royal Knights. And, okay, there's obviously something going on with him and Basilio. We don't know their backstory yet either, how they got in this position. We know they got this position really quickly, and they're very smart, but we don't know what led them to being here, and it could be because maybe they had a bad run-in with some Royal Knights, which is why they don't like Hulkenberg.
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality.
Oh my god, how
that
much you
measures
agree with them?
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
If we can find a way to deal with the Dragon God that doesn't involve a sacrifice, then yes, we can deal with it, but we can't get in the way of the traditions, unfortunately. It's not really our place.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror.
It's very different though, it's very personal. It's almost like desperate in some ways.
We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been
I can't believe Battlin's with us, for fuck's sake.
Anyone in need, no exceptions. Right, my friend?
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, like if we can save them, then yeah.
That settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we
But we can't change their entire belief in one night.
Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple.
How close is this temple going to be, game? Because that's a bit of a worrying thought if it takes multiple days to get there.
Go on. Give them a chance.
Oh, we're getting there. Slowly breaking down the borders. Chipping away at the rock. What's going on here?
Please, help my sister.
What happened? What the fuck happened?
Wait, he's...
Please help my sister Yufa. The temple full of Makla.
Pull yourself together, man. He's barely breathing.
Yeah, he's dying, Heismay. Come on.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, 'tis too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
They're gonna think we did this.
What? Are you mad?
Yeah.
You just broke yourselves out of that damn place.
I'm with him.
We cannot leave him to die.
If we go back there, we're gonna die.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us.
Really? Stroll...
He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
What are you
Look at Battler, look at him smiling smugly in the background.
All we have to do now is take it.
He's loving this. He's loving being involved in the actual fight now.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me because you're my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance.
No, because that was my assignment. Your assignment is to look after Juna. You're not here to get the lance. I'm here to get the lance. You're just here to look after her. You're her bodyguards. So if it comes down to that, you will go for her, not the lance. Assuming that's how the command worked. Am I carrying him?
Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Neurus what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Well, thanks for the vote of confidence, Joel.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The Gauntlet Runner's just further down, right?
He's gonna get lost.
We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Like, there's something going on with their backstory, like Basilio and Fidelio, why they're like this, and I really hope we find out about it. Such interesting characters.
Where am I?
You're back in the village, and we all saved you.
Chief.
we executed them all.
I'm still alive.
You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Are we all bound up again?
Wonders
no, we're here.
cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
How did you get back there from the boat? Didn't you need a boat to get there? So you were attacked, got on a boat, made your way back here, and then passed out.
You mean the Melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yufa and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
Well, why don't you, bring the boys into the mix, eh? We're all here. We can help out. We got the power of a thing called the archetype.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lads, and such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Please, bring her home. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let you escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation,
wait, you didn't let her escape? Where was she going to escape to? She's on an island.
I faltered.
Oh, but brother, where do I go? I'm on an island. No, you must escape. You must escape your life, Yufa. Where? I'm literally on an island. Where would I go? I don't know.
That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her. From the curse we've placed on her.
That was an easy thing to do.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader. Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
It'll be dangerous. But no objections.
Yes. Let's get her back.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
Lend us? Stroll, we're not bringing it back. I don't think Luis plans on doing that. Maybe don't make promises we can't keep.
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith.
Fuck the faith.
If they've the strength to overcome the Templars' trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us. They're outsiders.
That's the same line of thinking that, led to the Sanctism belief.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are.
There we go.
They are people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Yeah.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left.
She can stay there for 20 days until the 5th of September.
She could survive for even 4 weeks.
Yeah, there we go. the game. Come on, Atlas. Fuck
She
off.
knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going.
She could survive for 4 weeks and 2 days. Enough time for us to get Dracodius and leave. I love this game.
Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide.
Do you have any bounties?
So please, save Yufa.
Right, well, I think we're now in it. I am going to go a little longer today, just so we
talked our way out
have
of being
this
thrown
episode
back in
done.
the cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
Look at the bed sheets. Oh, I will say the actual bed, like mattress, is very thin on those wooden things.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Wait, weren't you staying in Brilhaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Finally, we may come and go.
I'm just going to skip over it.
Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
Which, Gallica, we need to talk about that. Because that's going to be a hard thing to do.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the Lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
We're not going to be out here. I didn't have sea runners.
All done with negotiations, are you?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
Now we killed them?
No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
What the fuck does that mean?
Our job's to get the Lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else matters.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for
Well, we
the
can do
Lance.
both things. We can crack 2 eggs.
According to Edeni, the Lance's actual place in the temple is a close-guarded secret, known only to the priestess herself.
There you go.
Never simple, is it?
We've got 2 problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them.
Wow, we've done temples before, Stroll, so this will be a picnic.
And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
Oh, well, I will admit, I have heard about the Dragon Temple online. I saw something about it, and people have said that this dungeon is fucking big. So I think this is going to be, there's going to be no other dungeons, this is just going to be this temple. Kind of like how the Brilhaven stuff was all like mainly just massive dungeons and bounties. This is going to be just one big dungeon we're going to be going through across a number of days.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us.
Pretty cool way of handling it. I like how the search has been
Better make
changed.
sure we don't lose if we
Like
do.
before was a lot of smaller dungeons and then one main one that was kind of small as well. And this is like one big dungeon.
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
We didn't know how many days it would actually be in the game, so we made the voice actor say 30 days, 29 days, 28 days.
Your pardon?
Hello?
You all, you're going to save Priestess Yufa?
Yeah?
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Fidelio, stop! Stop!
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
Tis a strange irony. We came only for the Lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
I'm wondering if Yufa's going to be our next play member. Considering we haven't got a Mustory on our team yet. Make a lot of sense to have her with us.
Oddly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have closed.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild.
I think it's starting to work on him too.
Takes it out of you.
You have 17 days.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
See, I want to do everything else before doing this, which is why I might, if this is where it's going to leave us, I might end the part here and then do all the other stuff. Wonder what kind of place the Dragon Temple is.
We gotta prep.
Let's have a look at what we need in the island first. When you're ready, the Gauntlet Runner is on the eastern beach of the island. Oh, the music here is good. We can have a walk around for a bit.
What can I do for you?
Welcome, travellers. As per our Keith's request, you'll find rest here whenever you need it. Okay, this music is very Dawn Trail.
Beg pardon?
I heard you saved our Keith's life. For that, I offer my thanks. But let that be the last time you interfere with our business. Island matters should be resolved by island people. Okay. How do you decide on your helmets? It's like hermit crabs. You find them and then you wear them. Ah, this is a good pot. The most disrespectful thing to say to anyone in this place.
All right then.
Oh, cool! This is a really big open area. I like this place. Ah, hello.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Well now, what are we on about?
We came to see the rock. Apparently the bigger the face in the rock, the more qualified that candidate is. The two candidates forward and Root are absolutely dominating. Rudolph's face is small, but I think he's in third. So much for a fair fight. Wait, is he? Maybe your face will get killed next to these Titans, I hope, anyway. I'm hoping to. Is Rudolph on there?
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
I don't want to see Rudolph's face on there. Yeah, it is. There are many conversations happening here.
That's terribly unfair.
The biggest face on the rock is the Sanctus own Forden. What a farce this whole thing is. Then after him is that Luis fellow, yeah? And after that, who's next?
It was all in vain.
Can't say. For a moment, our Chief appeared, but now... Frustrating, but expected. Can't say outside of the care about our plight. Surely the Chief understands that. What was that noise? But look over there. What am I looking at in the background? Oh, that's a pot! I thought someone had like bunny ears, but no, that's a pot on their head. Okay, got it. Still small, but I can see that elder boy's face. I can't. Who is he really? Him and those companions of his. Think they're after our relic? Certainly hope not. Not as though the island's troubles should be resolved by a new king besides. Hasn't any fair in such a long time. What's to become of our fair island?
Look at that.
People seem suspicious.
Let us have faith.
I really blame them, to be honest. Oh, I don't think... Yeah, I think we are just heading straight to the temple. There's no, like, stopping at all right now.
The goal.
What are you lot here for? Couldn't steal away our livestock too? I swear, the Chiefs are thinking rationally. Asking forces from other tribes should honour Lady Yufa's wishes and let her fulfill her duty. On her own, in a temple that's full of maglar and melancholia? That's a good idea.
Beg your pardon?
I think it wasn't built with that in mind, you see. You climb the ladder behind me, you'll find an equipment shop and a general store. If there'll be anybody help you, feel free to visit them. Oh, thanks. Well, I want to go to the inn, because I want to get information about the Dragon Temple, if possible. I love all the different helmets these people have. Wow, look at all the helmets. They're wonderful. I like the music here a lot. It's good. What an interestingly designed area. Lady Dragon. Hey, yes. Denny. Ah, it's you. I apologize for placing such a heavy burden on visitors. Better join me after my wounds heal a bit more.
Think we'll make it?
Don't push yourself. We'll hand this island for now. You just rest up. I am in your debt.
We are witness to the loss of the gods.
Think we'll...
Excuse me?
Have you come to see the mural? Dragon God's power keeps this island safe, or so they say. Do you have powers as well? My third eye sees an unusual flow of maglow in you. Viper. I failed. I couldn't predict the chief, our island's traditions. I feel so powerless. So this is what despair feels like. What good am I if I can't protect anything? Oh, buddy. Sorry to hear that.
Here.
There's a bed with the priestess lying on it. The people around her are clearly distraught, like they're in tears. Sure, it's a depiction of the village's sacrificial rite. But it reminds me too much of the things of the prince. Not a good feeling either way. They're convinced the sacrifice will appease the dragon god. Maybe it will, I guess. But it's so hard to come to terms with.
Really now?
Don't cause any trouble if you don't want to end up back in prison. I'll do my best. Whee! Why is this here? It's like a secret entrance. It kind of looks like it is. Is that like a secret tunnel in this secret village? In this secret place?
We are witness to the wrath of the god. Huh?
I love the design of this place. It's very good. If I'm speaking with you, I'll be marked as a subject of the peace. There are among us who are more chatty, shall we say, but to me there is security in silence. Right. Is there an intel person? That's what I'm looking for right now.
Stop!
What are you doing snooping around the neighborhood? Aiming to steal our valuables, I bet. Hey, there's no need to be suspicious. We're not trying to make any enemies here. Don't think you can sway me so easily. You came here to hunt a divine relic, haven't you? Next door, they're spending a child soon. The island's full of innocent people like that who just want to live in peace. Please, just leave us alone. Well, that's the lasting effects of Sanctus Church, right? It just caused so much misery for these people. And they're just scared now, I think, more than anything else. Like, I feel like Edeni was probably their last attempt to try and save their people to some extent, and now they're just terrified of everything that's going on. This is an inn. Very small inn at that. Okay, there's no thing here. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll get some equipment then for our main classes. For me, that'll be Magic Seeker and Gunner. That's gonna be a lot of money. But luckily, I have a ton of money, so we can get this done. Let's focus on armor first. Go to the item shop. See what's in here. Even if I was going to Dragon Temple, I wouldn't do it until after we go to Idol's Day, probably. What the smell of this place? It's the blender scent from all different plants that soothes my soul. It is kind of an interesting situation. Maybe I should be going to Idol's Day to buy anything, but I don't know how this is going to work, so...
Now then.
Oh my god, I've got so much money. Frostbite, is that going to be a thing here? Oh, wow, yeah, there's a lot of stats in this game, huh? God, the music is fucking excellent. I really do like this theme. You think the vocals would get a bit old, but they're done in a way where it doesn't. Like, Atlas are really good at that. Vocalized music doesn't get like old or difficult to talk over. Cause I don't do good at vocalized music whenever I do commentary, but they always do a good job of it in their games. Right, Persona 4 comes to mind as well. A game that I do want to play, but I'll probably wait to do a remake of it at some point.
Beg pardon?
Ancient language for the weapons. Wait, what was that? Oh, nice! I get my discount because of Vegeta. Nice! Fire Snake Staff. Yeah, I do need that. Oh, it's really expensive though. Oh, if we're buying weapons for 5 characters and 2 weapons each, 30 times 10, that's going to cost 300,000 dolly dues. Oh. Oh no. Let's get to it, shall we?
Yeah.
What class are you currently on, Stroll?
What now?
No, I'm not getting any weapon for that. I will get you a weapon for Cleric and Warrior, though.
In the name of justice!
What have we got?
Wait, why don't you have one right now, Hulkenberg?
No.
No weapon for you? I mean, your weapon is... Yeah, your weapon's fine, actually, at the moment, I will say. Okay, what about Assassin and Mass Dancer? I literally just got you a weapon. It's not a big upgrade. Yeah, I'm not going to get that. It's not a big enough upgrade. If it was like 60, I would go for it. 40? Yeah. Mainly because Hyper's not in our party right now. I'm less inclined to do that. Let's put you on...
My aim is true from any vantage.
The power of life itself is in my hands.
The General's command may turn the tides of war.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Another for you, Ismay? Okay. Probably sell some old equipment now, right?
Now then.
They do the sorting in a weird way where it goes down in terms of like goes up in terms of goodness as it goes down.
Now then. 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 Now then.
Okay, we've got a bunch of money back, so I can get some other classes done, so...
What now?
What about Pugilist for you,
With a single
Hulkenberg?
fist, I shape our future.
With a single fist. Right, now items. You informed us we had to sell you a discount. Well, I don't like being strong arm, but see no harm in it. Right, again. Look, okay, that's going to be 3 people who are going to have that. Floral Captain! Oh my goodness! My item.
Good.
Understood.
Oh, no. I just bought this for you! I'm not buying you more. Sorry, you should have told me that before that. Oh. Oh. I could buy all of those, to be honest. To be fair, we only need equipment for 4 people in our party. This would be good for us because of our ice. Hold on, I can be at the table. Let's have a look at the table. So, Seeker, Wheat to Fire. Okay, that I'm gonna you can have that, Nehru.
Yeah.
Stroll, yours will be healer. And brawler. We to ice. Not brawler, what I'm talking about. We to wind, okay. Stroll. Hulkenberg, knight. We to electric.
Indeed.
And Heismay. Oh, my money. Oh, my money. Oh, Commander Pierce, Thief. It's also electric. Can only buy one. Fuck. I'll give Juna ice. Ah, my money. No.
Now then. 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 Now then.
Alright, let's leave. I had so much money and it's all gone now. Right, well, now that I've been adequately robbed by this town, let's go and do some stuff, shall we? We can probably go see more. Let's see what Moore's doing here.
Now, where was I?
I wonder what's in the Bible. Bada bam bam.
That's a good kitty.
Welcome.
I didn't even read this dialogue there. I just skipped through it. Sorry, Moore.
Oh, you'll come again.
I did not want to stay here at all. I'm leaving you. Right. Let's head over there, shall we? Okay, let's head out of here. Oh, there's more people here. Wait, is this where the info person is? No, but the waters person here. Who will give me my MP. Yes. Wait, you only have 2? No, you got 5. No, you got 3. You got, okay, right. I have 8 of those now. Nice. Ooh, yeah. Oh, buy one. Oh. I had money. I had money. There's nothing we can do. We are not worthy enough to offer ourselves up as sacrifice in place of the priestess. Thank God wishes for the destruction of our island. We can only wait quietly for the end. Indeed.
Oi.
Have you looked at the view from here? You know, I once dreamed of visiting the outside world too. Rather than despairing when I learned what it's like out there, I'd rather stay here where I know I'm comfortable. The outside world's too big to care about people like us. You don't have to be like that though. I see the ocean up close from the shore, but the view from here isn't too shabby either. The air feels a bit muggier here than it does in Oceania. Kind of makes me want to go swimming. I hope we get a beach episode. We kind of got it with that like one reservoir scene. It was very short-lived though, and no one got like their shirt off.
Really?
I'm not annoyed that no one got their shirt off. Don't look at me like that. Don't meet their eyes at the outsider we've been talking about. Didn't our problems begin when they showed up? Why don't they just do us a favor and go back home? Oh no, you don't tell me you're also part of the elder discrimination where you think that me being here is part of the bad luck.
Welcome.
I'm gonna buy stuff that is cooking ingredients. Just so I have it when we go out cooking on the Gauntlet Runner.
If I may.
Don't think too poorly on this island. It's not used to visitors from the mainland. Everyone's anxious, hard not to be after the string of bad luck we've had here. Used to be that you could spot fairies on the island if you look hard enough. I'm pretty sure they're all gone now. Well, fairies live as long as there is intent to live. So them not being here anymore is kind of showcasing of that, I guess, to a certain extent, right?
Hello.
Oh, so that's a Gauntlet Runner. Came to the island, that thing. The outside world really is frightening. I don't think we islanders could win if we would ever go to war. I just want to hear that voice line again. Oh. Hello.
Hey, mister.
Hey, how does this thing work exactly? No, never mind. If I get caught talking to outsiders, I get an earful. I hope that's one of our tolerance quests later on. We probably are going to get some manner of tolerance quest. Or other quests while we're here. Hey, Noaz. I'd love to set out this very moment. We get there in a heartbeat. Riding waves like these. I say, are the others still not ready to go? I have no idea where they are. You think they'd be on the ship? No, just a question for you. Why don't we have people sleeping here? Like, you know, it's good to have a little workshop, I guess. But look how much space is being used just for this workshop and storage. Have someone sleeping down here too would be a great idea. Maybe they're out on the deck. They're just not here. So I would think they'd be somewhere. That is not the deck. Okay, right, we're gonna go. We're going out, it's fine. Let's go.
All ready for departure? Time to
there are 2 seats missing. 2 more party members. Oh.
So this is the Dragon Temple. It's not too far from Verga Island, but we have to consider the currents.
Now then.
Huh. I guess, I think there will be... Yeah, I can see a dungeon being here. Dungeon being here, or here. Maybe even a dungeon being over here. Well, no, this is Mystario here on this mountain. And I assume Mage Academy is somewhere up here, maybe. I don't know. Let's head there, shall we? Yeah, it makes sense it'll be one day to get there.
This place here.
The priestess used for headed here to be a living sacrifice. But historically a place of worship for the dragon god, the Magla has allowed monsters to run rampant.
Let's see here.
Looks far. How long will it be? If the currents are stable, we'll get there in a day.
You would pursue peril.
With no time to waver. Wait, what does that mean, Noaz? Does that mean if it's like stormy weather, it's gonna take more than one day to get here? Cause I don't like that. Capital! I'll have you at the faster. I'll have you at the temple faster than you can say divine relic. Divine relic.
So we bring the fight to them.
Alright, we're off. Keep our wits about us. I do hope in the next Atlas game we get more voice lines. Considering that it seems like they bring the voice actors in anyway to do voice lines for certain things that don't have full line deliveries. It does make more sense that we'd reach that point, I think, at some point down the line. Right, well, I'm going to start by cooking. Still haven't made this yet. Technically, I haven't made these either, but... Limp goldfish. We could do some fishing today. Oh, we got these 2 we can do now. Make one of these. For 5 seconds, defeat enemies in the field with a single hit. Whoa! That's really good. Oh, Heisme.
However,
blessed by the amenities of this gauntlet runner. Travel in such comfort, the kitchen is magnificent. So let's focus on the preparation of quality food. That alone can mend body and soul. However, mistake not my meaning. I would have you take the process seriously, as I do not mean to cut corners. Okay, Heisme. I followed Heisme's lead and began kneading the flour into dough. Well, you began doing it, because you just do this, you silly Billy. With the dough assembled, you must throw your entire being into stomping it. Divert all your power to your legs. Yeah! We're ways to go, lad. Don't give in to your fatigue. Okay. In summary, moderation is key. Clearly that applies to the heat as well. Wow, the shine and density to the dish we made is unparalleled.
in days gone by,
I present a taste of my hometown of our finisher noodles. I have no doubt it'll make a filling meal. Yeah! Wonder what we'll get for cooking everything in this game. Probably something we eventually do, to be fair. God, that rattling noise must suck if you're trying to sleep. No, I'm not going to sleep in the bed. Let's see how everyone's doing. Hi guys. That girl is a natural martyr. She would give her life without hesitation. She must have been brought up believing that's simply the way of things. But an adult should never have the right to sacrifice a child's future. Never.
You see?
Do take care in your preparations. If you cannot save the priestess, our search will be much prolonged. And this dragon god, besides, there really is some manner of dragon lurking inside. It will not end well for us. Must prepare for anything. Indeed.
The temples.
The dragon, is it? Calls to mind our first one was the one in the Nor mines. Wish we could save the priestess and be on our way, but still a matter of the lance. Yeah, unfortunately. Una, you in here? Probably out on the deck. They don't tend to put people in the rear or the top, unless like we're stopped. So it definitely don't put people below, which is nice. I'll never find anyone then. Right, this is the wrong place to go to, Flower. Because Heismay is down here, and anyone who would be up there would be Heismay. We don't get to go into Heismay's tent, which is kind of sad, considering we have seen the interior multiple times.
A word of warning.
That bloody spelled in the heart back there wasn't just for show, you know. It swore fealty to Lord Luis. Sure, it can't really read the true heart, but it was a blood oath, it's all the same. Catch one in for you going back on it. Well, got a lot more blood where that came from. That's how it is to be in this crew, yeah?
Okay.
The whole sacrifice business doesn't sit right with me either. But remember, we can't afford to get sidetracked. Don't forget, Del and I are always watching. Yeah.
Yufa.
I wonder if the priestess girl Yufa is alright. I mean, I hope she's well hidden. If there really is a dark dragon in there, we need to expect the unexpected. The more research we can do, the better. Well, it might be time to read your journal, Juna, because, yeah, there's nothing else I can really do right now. I can do fishing, but we've done a bunch of fishing already. So, I think we're going to start reading through your journal. Sorry. He's going to kill me for this. I'm going to get a bad ending. Gallica, if I get a bad ending because of you, I'll be mildly annoyed. Getting bad ending in Atlas games. Like, Atlas know that these games take 100 hours to beat, so they had like some kind of bad ending, that would be really annoying, considering how much time we put into them. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written in some kind of sort of trance? This is between moonlight and starlight, the difference between me and you, the difference between love and romance. Inquiries like these flood the pages. Don't know why, but reading through this has got me in cold sweat. Chills are running down my spine. Well, we can certainly say that artistic expression is a serious business for Juna. I feel like glimpsing Juna's raw creative passion has increased my courage.
Alright.
Oh my god, 5! Nice bump up. Nice bump up game! I'm fearless, chat. I'm fearless. There's still more to read in the book. I'll pick it up from here next time.
Navigating the archipelago's currents north of Virga Island, the dragon...
Oh, we have the name of the dragon god.
It is dedicated to the dragon god, Et. The wind carries the unsettling cries of beasts over the water.
Magnificent name.
Ensuring that even reaching the temple will be a trial. The gauntlet runner pulls into the shores of the isolated island, amidst surges of sinister magla.
Ooh, spooky!
We're here. Maybe the tide was with us this time, but that was a much quicker trip than I thought.
Oh, you're right.
What's up, Del? You seasick? No. And keep your eyes on them, not me. Don't want them pinching the lance and doing a runner.
What's wrong with him? Did he really hurt himself back there?
You really worry too much, mate. Once you've got doubts in your head, you don't know how to let them go.
That's the Dragon Temple.
Look how cool it looks.
Just as I thought.
Hmm?
I've seen this exact view in historical art. It's as ancient as ruins come.
Oh?
Perhaps the reason the Sanctus Church doesn't want anyone near the island is that they want whatever's inside to stay buried.
Spooky church, you mean?
I'd avoid it too if I could. The place looks totally overrun with magla. We're definitely gonna find some monsters in there.
This ruin is full of monsters.
This melancholia aura is most ominous. What is this magic? And from whence is it born? We We only ever see it when faced with grave burdens.
Might not be unrelated. We know magic is possible without an igniter. In other words, Magla can be controlled by the mind alone.
You venture that it springs from mortal minds?
Hey, you lot about finished. Let's get on with it.
He's right. Let's hurry on.
Let's get in there. Let's get going, shall we, team? Cool. Everyone's here. Wow, look at the entire party. I admit, Stroll's words are giving me pause. Rescuing the priestess comes above all else. You right? Oh. Hey, didn't you ever learn that it's rude to stare? Guess it falls to me to teach you basic manners. I quit gawking and move it. We've got to head to the temple. Did he get like poisoned by it? Is that what's going on right now? Ruins left alone by the Sanctus. Wonder what's in for the in them. Pose a question or instead will answer itself when we go in, won't it? Alright then, let's get a bigger one. Those come over a little all peculiar. Yeah, maybe it's just me. Anyway, let's head into the temple. Yeah, we've got to get after Lance. Yeah, and he seems like the sort of person who wouldn't want to talk about it, so... Melancholia, people's hearts. There might be some connection there. Probably not the time to ponder it. Let's sit inside. The idea is we're shouting at every move. I'm not fond of it. Nothing to be done, though, so we press on. The temple awaits. Right, I know we're going to do that, but Heisman, I do want you back in the party because I need you to level up General to level 15. So... let's see what skills we currently have with our party. You can do that. Let's put ourselves on Seeker.
The freedom of a wanderer.
With a single fist, I shape our future.
Well, that requires Stroll, who currently isn't in our party, but we can bring him in. We know that. We can bring in other party members if we need them. And he gets active EXP anyway when he's not in our party. Let's go. I think everyone's on the right class. Here we got you on Masked Dancer. Right, let's go. Ooh, okay. This might already have a war boss at the beginning of it. To be fair, I don't know how a war boss is going to work in a game like this.
Look at the entrance. What's going on here?
Looks like Brain.
It's some kind of giant tree, right? But it almost feels like it's radiating pure magla.
We shall force our way through if we must.
Colourful. But alas, nothing happened of it.
Turns aside all steel. It's no normal tree. The Melancholia's influence, maybe.
That's the best you've got, old man. Too sloppy by half. I'll show you how it's done.
Oh!
Del, what's wrong?
Nothing, I'm sound. Just dizzy, that's
You
all.
can't keep fucking lying about it. We just heard you groan and fall over.
Hey, Del! Whoa! You're burning up! Why?
Yeah, I think he got poisoned by that thing.
Allow me.
Oh, poor baby.
Your foot is badly injured. Tis infected and inflamed. What possessed you to hide this?
Because he doesn't trust anyone. He has like this strange like trust complex. He only trusts... Well, he doesn't even trust Basilio. Because you didn't tell Basilio about this.
I said I'm fine. Stop wasting time.
A wound-borne fever can turn fatal. We should turn back.
She's right, Del. We've got to get that looked at.
Basilio? Are you gonna listen to me or not?
No.
Oh, please. You don't get to die like an idiot. From an infected foot of all things. Learn to rely on your allies. That's what a real warrior does.
Yeah.
Sorry, Del. I can't afford to listen to you this time.
You damned fool.
Oh.
We need to get back to the village. Every second counts. Teleporting might be our best bet.
So that was worth doing.
Right. We'll be seen, but we don't really have a choice right now. We can't get into the temple like this anyway. Let's ask around back at the village to find out if
We
there's a
just
way
came here, nothing happened.
Basilio, carry him to the bunk inside the gauntlet runner. Also, once we get moving, don't leave the room or look
Juna, just tell him to
outside.
stay in the room.
We're
Why
charging
go
home
into
full throttle? Understood?
What? Right, got it.
Poor idiot. Little guy, not trusting anyone. You gonna be okay?
Hey.
Okay, this isn't voice cutscenes. I think he's gonna be fine. If he was actually dead, this cutscene will be voiced. Grant, how's Del doing? You can help him, right? It was a pretty good thing you came back immediately. One might not more of this and you'd be lost. Fuck! But rest easy, boy. I've traded him a good magic amount of material cause a good hardy power-plus constitution should be all he needs to fight the fever. Phew. Okay, that's good. However, he'll have to stay on bed rest. Even once the fever's down, if he pushes himself too far, too fast, and he'll walk on that leg again. I'd listen to her if I were you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. And actually, there's one more thing we could use a wisdom on. Yeah, the door. We can't get through the tree.
I see.
A giant tree in the temple. Didn't see it when I was in the area. It's grown that much in such a short time. Might be magma exposure. The temple's possibly leaking the stuff. I believe I understand. If your aim is to destroy this tree, a concoction known to the ancients as the potion of blight may be the wisest choice. Truth be told, there is no record of the ingredients needed to make it. All I know is that they are not found on this island. But that's something that induces first is needed. If you could bring me that, I'll try my hand at concocting the potion of blight.
Understood.
Understood. Shut them down. If you want to get into that temple, you have to do something about that tree. Uh-huh.
Hey.
Sorry, Lady Juna. Where I see it, someone's got to stay and look after Del. Don't be silly, Bass. Of course you should stay with him. You know he'd chase right after us otherwise. Hate to say it, but we're short on time as it is. Think you lot might have to handle all this temple shite alone. Seems our debts are piling up, eh? Don't worry about it. You'll pay us back eventually.
Right.
Back when Del would say something like, hey, they're going to run off the lands, waste them all. For me, I don't think your lot are so bad. I trust you. Oh, I trust you too, buddy.
Yeah.
So hang around here. You sort the lance and, well, piece of skill and all that if you like. That's like you turn me back on your sister after all you've done for me own brother, can I? But Elio could stand to learn a lot from you if you ask me.
Yep.
Oh well, you can leave it to us. He's a lot less trusting than you are, and I'm wondering if we're going to find out why at some point.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, well, we got another side quest. Now, I was hoping we would get back into the flow of things, but I guess not. That giant tree is blocking our way to the Dragon Temple. I'm much more looking forward to covering it in the Potion of Blight. Don't get ahead of yourself, love. We still don't have all the ingredients. Seems there's something about it that makes it tough to gather all of them here on the island. Indeed. It would seem we have no choice but to track those down first. A maddening delay, when both the priestess and the lance we seek sit in the inside of the temple beyond our reach.
True.
We have no idea how big that temple is on the inside, nor what manner of enemies await us. It will likely be more difficult than any of our previous endeavors. Yep. Right, well, we need to go ask people about this then.
Let's focus.
Almost at rank 6 now. Right. Inclement weather.
Really?
Right. Well, I'm going to call it there for this episode. Next time, I'm going to do all this. Maybe smoke my own stuff, actually on my own time, getting through all of this information. And then after that, I guess, yeah, well, I'll probably join you for the beginning of the Dragon Temple. Just because I have a theory that Yufa is going to be quite important. And I don't want to skip that cutscene on the actual recording. So I will see you all for that next time. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.